So, Red Hawk Media Production. I'm Zach Salem.
And I'm Andrew Wells.
We'll be your commentators for tonight. It is senior night here at Carl F. Anderson Field, and tonight we have a all-senior lineup in for Milton tonight. And we are underway.
Starting off with a clear. Not a very good one.
Jacob Cowley will take the throw. Excuse me. Ryan Fisher will.
Almost received by Sean Grody.
Scotty Bianchi-Fury steps. Finds Jake Lucas.
Passes it to Grody. Grody sends it far. To Mitch Roberts, who is now playing once again.
Jacob Anderson receiving. Edgewood contains it back.
Received by Milton.
Jacob Anderson on the move, plays a long ball to Scotty.
Gets the cross in.
A little miscommunication there by Sean and Lucas.
Lucas with the header.
Plays
to
it
the
out
ball
to
to Fisher.
Fisher on the attack. He has beat his man.
He's in the corner.
Great ball.
Almost there. And the keeper saves.
Just out of the reach of Scotty. Big punt from the keeper.
Punt intercepted by Schmitty.
Jake Lucas contains. Ball out to Jacob Anderson now.
Running up the field, giving a cross to Schmitty again.
And is out for a Edgewood throw.
Received by Mitch Roberts. Going for a cross intended for Sean.
He picked up in the middle by Ben Wolf. Poked away. Edgewood gets there and Matt Sheehan on with pressure.
Matt Sheen plays a very physical game.
He does indeed. One of Milton's finest.
Yes, he is. Grody running up the middle of the field. Pulls back, gives it to Buddha.
Matt looks for a ball over the top to Fish, and I don't believe they're on the same page there. Milton looking for the W tonight here at Carl F. Anderson.
Pass to Sean Grody. Grody's looking for a pass.
Drops a big ball to Jacob Cowley. Cleverly beats his defender, and Sean will again play it back.
To Mitch Roberts.
Takes it off the chest. Take his time and find Jacob Cowley.
Probably going to make the same pass back.
Exactly.
Makes it back to Jake Cowley.
And Cowley looks for a ball up and intercepted by Edgewood.
Noah Rickman goes out, sends the ball out.
Some of our seniors have been subbed out tonight already.
Looking for a throw.
Oh, and he will drop it.
They're trying to get a little bit more offense loaded in.
And it will be cleared by Sean Grody out for a
Corner.
Edgewood corner. Number 13, Jonathan Petty will be taking the corner for Edgewood. Take a lefty here.
It could be bad if he has the right curve on it.
Good ball. And Rickman is there to corral.
That
Gets rid of quickly to find Scotty, who has loads of time. Who could not get by to his defender.
Oh.
Matt
has a nice
turn, finds his defense. Jacob Schmidt looks inside and finds Matt Sheen again. Finds Sean, who will drop.
Probably going to go to Fisher. Nope. Goes to Matt.
Sean again is playing drops. I think he's fine with possessing the ball tonight, not giving up, looking for the best opportunity. Little stumble there by Edgewood. Milton contains, gets ball back. sideline ref tonight will make his first call and call a throw-in. I think they're... Oh, it was a free kick. My apologies.
There was a handball, it seemed.
Mitch Roberts playing it out wide to Jacob Schmidt. Will then find Ben Wolf. Will try and turn, but
Unsuccessfully does so, giving Edgerton the ball again.
Edgewood.
Oh.
Matt Sheen with the clear. He finds Sean Grody. There's lots of green in front of him. Tries to find Scotty, but it could not get there, and Scotty is...
Gets a foul for holding.
playing physical as well tonight.
Yep. Part of the varsity playing level is knowing how to play physical.
But not dirty. Milton can do that very well. Matt Sheen with a bit of physicality there. Sean Grody again drops.
Sean gets a nice pass off. Jake passes it to Edgewood.
Contained by Milton. And there will be another call on Scotty. And our central left tonight will be giving him a talk to. Just a warning, I believe. There is no card given here tonight.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Just over 6 minutes into our game tonight here at Carl F. Anderson Field. Edgewood with the free kick. Cleared away by Milton. And Scotty is running onto the ball and looks for Jacob Anderson on the through cross field.
It might just happen. Oh.
No, Edgewood has a bad touch and Jacob Anderson is there. Go out for an Edgewood throw. Jake is recently back for Milton from a ankle sprain. He had played the last game and now is looking to come back 100%.
Oh, it's always hard getting back from an injury, no matter how small.
He had a very good game this past weekend against Westosha Central.
That was a very good game.
Edgewood throw.
That's a good throw.
Poor touch, and it will go out for a Milton throw. Jacob Schmidt on the throw, and it looks like he will play it simple and look for a drop. Mitch Robert lets it go across his body and finds Jacob Cowley.
Good thought process. Getting really cramped on that side.
There's a more physical play, and looks like our ref will allow that tonight.
Nice recovery by Sean.
Great recovery, and Scotty will get double teamed there and give up the possession.
They've definitely noticed that he's a threat.
We have Edgewood containing back. Matt Sheen on the ball. Great. And a ball over the top to Scotty. Can he finish? He's beating the keeper. He looks to slot. And too much. A bit too much. And now it will be again against, it looks like, Scotty for his third call tonight.
Taking
it
out.
Will be a Edgewood kick. It appeared number 7. Jacob Graham was down.
Just inside the 18, it looks.
See what the Edgewood keeper can do tonight. There's a good ball upfield, and Ben Wolf is there to head it away.
That was a nice kick. Lucas is right on top of it, though.
Ben Wolf pressuring hard. So is Jacob Schmidt, who cannot seem to find the ball. And is out to Mitch Roberts, who will be called off by Noah Rickman.
Good save.
It is indeed.
Starts looking for the outside. Finds a nice throw to Jake Cowley. Sends it to Sean Grody. Right to Fisher to the outside. Right back to Jake Cowley. Couldn't find a clean pass up.
Mitch Roberts on the ball. Finds Jacob Schmidt, who pulls a well-known step over.
With a nice pass to Jake Cowley once again.
Bit slow on the pace from Jacob Cowley. He was looking for Ryan Fisher. Edgewood gets there, but it'll be out for a Milton throw. Fisher finding Jake Lucas, who will have some shove in the back against him, and it will be a Milton kick right at midfield. Sean Grody will play it back to Mitch Roberts.
Mitch Roberts leads it up the field. He's looking to make a play.
Jake Schmidt on the ball. And I'm not sure if he was looking for Jake Anderson there or if he was looking for Ben Wolf or another mid making a run. But they were not on the same page. Goes out for an Edgewood throw.
It's always a big problem if you don't have enough talk on the field.
Good ball over the top by Edgewood.
Schmidt is on.
Schmidt looks like he's dealing with two people, and Milton are outnumbered in the box, it seems like. But great recovery by Jake Schmidt and Mitch Roberts. Communicate with each other, and Milton gets it cleared away. Edgewood steals it back.
He's right on the corner.
Looks for a service. It's there. Can he finish? And he does. Number 7, Jacob Graham will put the ball away.
With a clean header.
Goes 1-0 to Edgewood here.
With 35 minutes left.
Is we go, and Matt Sheen will get the ball on a drop, and he will attempt to find Scotty Biancafiore, and he does. Great. And they will call.
Another indirect for Edgewood.
Yep, it will be against Scotty again. I believe his 4th call already on the night.
Yep. 4 calls, 11 minutes. Not looking too good.
Edgewood goes. Jacob Colley steps. Great step. Poor touch, but let's see what Edgewood can do.
Steps again. Passes it right out of bounds with the back heel.
Trying to get a bit fancy and clever and not go in his favor. Ryan Fisher on the throw. Looking for
Matt Sheehan stops early.
Jake Anderson continues fighting. Out to number 9 for Edgewood. Who looks for the through ball, and it is there. Can he finish? He contains ball, and Milton gets it cleared away.
But Mitch Roberts makes sure that's not happening. A throw right into the corner. For the service, very weak. Caught by Noah Rickman.
Rickman has tons of time, and he will play simple, as he normally does. Keeping possession, not a 50-50 ball, who finds Mitch Roberts. Then finds Jake Schmidt.
It's really the best thing you could do.
Ball goes in the middle, and Sean Grody is on it. And we'll bring it to ground, and he's not communicating with Ryan Fisher.
Attempts for a pass.
We'll go out for an Edgewood throw. Looks like there Sean is looking for Ryan Fisher to move upfield, and he was expecting a drop. Ball cleared away by Jacob Cowley.
Received by Scotty Biancafiore.
And it looks like him and Jake Anderson have switched positions, as Jake normally plays outside right, where Scotty normally plays outside left, and they're on opposite side. Ryan Fisher with the ball. He finds Matt Sheehan, and I think he was looking for Jake Anderson.
He's back in the play again. Get back to Sean Grody.
Ryan Fisher
sends it
cleared away by Edgewood, and another big clear. Getting it to midfield. Long ball back in by Mitch Roberts. And Jake Anderson will be waived for off, even though the ref is not whistled. He's still not whistled. And there's the whistle finally for offsides.
Not offsides.
I believe it was. He's calling. The ref is still calling offsides, while the central left is still. There it is now. It is offsides. Excuse me. Keeper with a good ball.
Number 2 for Edgewood tries to go down and get a flick back.
Sean Grody on the ball.
Dribbles through 3 of them.
Jake Anderson, and he will beat his defender. And he puts in a service. Jake Lucas was there, but
gets cut off.
Edgewood. No communication, and it will come back to Milton. Ryan Fisher looking a ball in. Goes to Jake Lucas. Just cleared away.
Just a little bit too over for Jake.
and a whistle will be blown. Looks like against Milton. I'm not sure for what.
It didn't appear to be any pushing from the back.
It will be an Edgewood free kick. Keeper going central again. Again, they were looking for the flick on. Ryan Fisher contains and wins ball. And is coming back right to him.
Ball straight to Mitch Roberts, who's now leading it up the field. Very little pressure on him. Makes a pass to Jake Schmidt. Makes it to Scotty Biancafiore.
Looked like some shoving there, but there will be no call as Milton contains advantage. Jacob Colley with some small pressure on, who finds Ryan Fisher, excuse me. Jacob Anderson will find Sean Grody, who drops it then to Mitch Roberts.
Leads it up the field once again. Makes a pass straight up for Lucas. Attempts, did not make it.
Bad first clearance by Edgewood, and it is, if he can keep this in, and it looks like he will, and he will not, it will be Milton's throw. Jacob Colley on the throw, finds Ryan Fisher.
Fast throw at that. Trying to make sure that Edgewood doesn't have any time to recoup.
Scotty on the ball, finds Jake Lucas cleverly with a shot.
Oh.
Good save by the Edgewood keeper. Max Fojan goal for Edgewood tonight.
Another nice punt.
Ben Wolf on the ball.
Matt Sheehan with the pass to Jake Schmidt again.
Looking for Lucas. Jake Schmidt will be on the ball as Scotty and him had switched positions for a minute. And now they will revert to their normal positions.
Corner for Milton.
Sean Grody will be taking the ball. Looking for a good service. Ryan Fisher is far post, unmarked on the top of the 18. Ball is played in and cleared out by Edgewood. The header. And we'll come back.
To a corner for Milton.
Throw in. Good service. And Ben Wolf with a shot. And he does score. He does score. Ben Wolf, one of his first shots on the year, will result in a goal.
A beautiful goal at that. Right into the corner.
He ties it up with Edgewood here in the 17th minute with 27:50 remaining.
Another clear straight to the back of our defense for a Milton throw-in.
Jake Schmidt will be over the ball this time. We'll actually play it to Mitch Roberts, who has a wonderful throw and who can hurl it, I would say, a good 20, 30 yards there.
Yes. I know before he's been doing throw-ins, which have basically turned into corner kicks.
It has. Milton takes advantage. Edgewood on the ball.
Miscommunication once again by Milton.
Don over the ball with two players on him. Simply finds Mitch Roberts.
Jake Cowley. Probably going to be looking outside. Nope. Looks for Matt Sheehan. Passes it right back. That's a nice fake.
Finds Jacob Anderson with a great first touch. And it will be a handball.
On Edgewood for a Milton free kick.
Sean Grody over the ball, who again plays simple. Sean has been playing very conservative tonight, and I don't think anyone has a problem with that. Risks are good, but when the reward is high.
Yes.
Scotty Biancafiore on the ball, cuts inside, and he will take a shot with his left, and it will be over and a bit wide to the left. Good run by Scotty here.
If he can keep taking shots like that, one of them eventually is going to go in.
Scotty, only a junior on the varsity squad, made it his sophomore year and has been a phenomenal asset to the Milton varsity squad.
For sure. He scored a majority of our goals.
Last year and this year as well. Last year he was voted as first team all-conference only as a sophomore. Look down by Edgewood, and number 9 will run onto it, and let's see what he can do. He will look for the slot, and it is there, but Mitch Roberts steps and clears a big, long ball.
That's a good clear.
The ball will come right back to the fence for an Edgewood throw. Number 8, Kevin Walker with a throw. And again, will be cleared for another Edgewood throw.
A little bit behind this mark, though. Matt Sheehan with a nice header.
Clearance away. Third time throw for Edgewood here. They're looking for that same spot in the corner. And Jacob Colley will clear it once again for another Edgewood throw. One player had went down. I'm not sure if he had slipped or if he was looking for a call, but there's no call given. This time he will find ball with his head, and it will be inside the box. And Edgewood will score again.
That was bound to happen if they didn't get that ball out of there soon enough.
Number 7, Jacob Graham, I believe with his second tonight.
Yes. He's definitely going to be a big problem for Milton.
Spencer Hammer coming into the game for Jake Lucas. Let's see what him and Sean Grody can do over the ball.
Passes back to Matt Sheehan. Sends it up.
And I'm not sure why, because there was no one up front for Matt to look for. Ooh, Edgewood goes in, cleats, and Matt is getting physical, as he is known to do. And the ref would like to have some words with him.
And it appears to be just a warning.
I believe I overheard Jake Anderson telling Matt to relax and not argue the call, because Matt is a threat, a great varsity player, and we cannot have a card given to one of our star players on varsity.
Especially tonight on senior night.
Or in a game like this, when we are already down 2-1. Big ball by Edgewood's number 5, Alex Weiss.
9, Mitch Roberts trying to move up on the ball.
Jake Schmidt will look for Spencer Hammer, who cannot get back in time, in a big clear by Milton's defense, and it will be taken out by Edgewood and back to Jake Schmidt, who will clear it, and it would go back to Edgewood.
Right into the middle. Matt Sheehan gets the ball. Sends
Nice little
Jake
toe
Cowley.
poke. John finding Ryan Fisher, and we're beginning to look for a move up front. Ball is played to Spencer Hammer, a bit behind. Spencer did not get there, and it'll be out for a Milton throw. Ryan Fisher will be over the ball. And Spencer Hammer, a short drop.
Makes a simple throw.
Lots of physicality here. And it will be, looks like a hack by Edgewood, will result in a Milton free kick. Sean Grody will be over the ball.
This could turn into a pretty dangerous situation for Edgewood.
See what Milton, can make of the situation. Good ball by Sean Grody. Scotty there, and it looks like he just misplaced and mistimed his header, which will go wide right, ending up in a Edgewood goal kick.
Good contact. Looks like he just wasn't far enough forward.
Good kick. Played straight to Edgewood. Great touch.
Attempted for a jump by Ben Wolf.
Out for an Edgewood throw.
Simple throw. Intercepted by Jake Schmidt once again.
Matt Sheen on the ball. Looks like he was needing some assistance there, and no one would be there for him. Good throw by Milton, cleared away by Edgewood.
I think the intended receiver was Spencer Hammer once again.
Ben Wolf on the deflection, which will go back to Edgewood. Seems like Edgewood tonight has been getting a bunch of lucky bounces.
Yes, they have.
Deflections ruining Milton's plans of moving forward. Edgewood throw looking for the corner. And it will be a goal kick.
Good for Milton.
Good positioning and body by Ryan Fisher. No Rickman plays with Jacob Cowley, who looks inside and finds a simple ball to Matt Sheehan. Plays it up and looking for Spencer. It looked like it was on point. It was not ready. And there will be another whistle against Milton. I'm not sure if it was a shove. What the call was.
It appeared to be a shove by Spencer Hammer.
Not too much, but I guess enough for this ref to blow the whistle for a Edgewood kick. Just above midfield here. Two groups of Edgewood players. Good ball.
Could let him get goal side. That could turn very bad. Gets a cross in.
Cleared, and Jacob Anderson is on the ball. He has a good touch. Let's see what he can do. He is 1v4. Can he take them all?
Takes it
Look
left.
at the speed of Jacob Anderson. A shot, and it was going to go just wide. He was not in position to hit it with the instep of his right foot. He was looking for an outside curve with a toe poke. It's a very difficult shot, but he pulled it off, and it just went wide right.
That was a very nice run, though.
Very good hustle by Jake Anderson, indeed. I agree.
Goal kick for Edgewood. He's probably going to send it straight to midfield once again, like the tendency is.
Milton seniors have been producing tonight on their senior night. Players have been waiting for this for all 4 years. Whether they've been on freshman, JV, or varsity, they've been waiting for their year on senior year. Ben Wolf has made his mark on this game in senior night.
Yes, he has. And hopefully that's not the only mark that will be made.
Good ball. Good play by Edgewood. Play it out wide. Good movement.
Jake Schmidt containing the ball.
Good ball in. Ryan Fisher is there, so is Noah Rickman. And it is slotted by Edgewood and cleared, which will be a Edgewood throw, not a corner.
Once again, they're right in the corner. Let's hope this goal kick for Milton.
No one had touched the ball, and Rickman will shift fields and play a simple short ball out to Mitch Roberts.
Good move. The Edgewood definitely was not ready for that. They were still trying to get back into their positions.
Ryan Fisher on the ball looking to move upfield. Excuse me.
Jake Anderson with a slip.
The referee lets the ball go through his legs instead of just moving out of the way simply.
Edgewood intercepts.
Looking for out wide, but no one is there to
obtain
possession. The ball will be out for another Edgewood throw. Just over 27 minutes into the game here at Carl F. Anderson Field. And once again, this is a Red Hawk Media production. I'm Zach Salem.
And I'm Andrew Wells.
Thank you for joining us here tonight.
A nice pass.
Jacob Anderson over the ball with an overlap, and he looks for shot from way out. That was a good shot.
Straight to the keeper, though.
Indeed. Big punt over the stadium lights.
Straight to midfield once again.
And Ben Wolf will be there to collect. Pass back to Mitch Roberts, who does a clear.
Edgewood with the header going straight into our defense. John Grody with a pass to the center, attempting to get one to Scotty Biancafori. Edgewood contains the ball. Appears to be a foul on Edgewood for a Milton free kick. Nice kick by Matt Sheehan right into the front of their defense. Blocked by Edgewood. Jake Schmidt moves up. Scotty Bianco Fiore running straight center.
It'll be deflected off of deflected off of Jake Anderson into his hand, resulting in a Edgewood free kick.
Appears to be a foul on Milton for an Edgewood free kick once again.
Max Foge, the Edgewood keeper, over the ball.
Ryan Fisher with the interception.
Edgewood contains possession. Scotty Bianco Fury was not ready for that. Good trap by Mitch Roberts, excuse me. Once again cleared away by Edgewood over the touchline.
For a Milton throw-in.
Jake Schmidt with the ball. Looking for Ben Wolf. And not get a touch.
Gets it to Jake Cowley. Send it to Matt Sheehan once again.
Spencer Hammer over the ball. Finds a lucky bounce off of Scotty. Played to Jake Schmidt.
Right into the corner.
Ben Wolf with a good ball back. And with a service will be cleared away low. Dangerous clear by Edgewood. Ryan Fisher over the ball. Finding service again.
Gets it in.
No touch by Milton. Goes back to Ryan Fisher. Poor Edgewood clear once again. Will be to Jake Anderson, who will look for, I believe if that was a shot, it was high and wide.
Don't think he had enough time to collect himself and really get into the right positioning for it.
Definitely got under that one a bit. He's known to have some good power and has great shots. Keep that down a bit and a little more centralized. That would have been a great shot.
For sure. Another goal kick for Edgewood. Sends it straight into midfield.
But appeared to be a bit short this time, but it reached midfield as normal. Good overlap by Sean Grody. Jake Anderson finds him. Another overlap by Ryan Fisher, but it will be played to Matt Sheehan simply, who will look middle to Ben Wolf and Jake Anderson, who have a bit of miscommunication.
Once again. Send it to the corner, trying to get to Ryan Fisher.
A bit strong. It will go out for an Edgewood throw. Short throw. Looked down by Edgewood. And I believe he was calling a shove against Edgewood for a Milton kick, in which Sean Grody will be over the ball.
Very clear. Two-man wall with everybody lining up on the side. If he could get it over this wall, it'll be almost a clean shot.
Oh, great ball. Can Ben Wolf finish again? He finds Ryan Fisher, who looks for a shot, and it stays in play. Jake Schmidt looking for Jake Anderson, who finds service. Again, will be out to Ben Wolf. Scotty Bianco Fiore finds the back of the net, and we'll be tied here at Carl F. Anderson. 2-2, Milton versus Edgewood with 12:37 remaining. Great work by Milton there, working all of the field, making the keeper work, who can not get a touch on the ball.
The ball goes straight back to the corner. Mitch Roberts with a pass to outside for a Milton throw. Spencer Hammer and Scotty Biancafiore have an overlapping run.
A lot of physicality, a trip there, and it looks like it will be called for a no call. I'm not sure how that occurred because earlier in the game we've had a bunch of small fouls that have occurred, and they've been whistled early, whereas this time there was no whistle. Jake Schmidt with a long ball over the top for Scotty Biancafiore and Spencer Hammer.
Jake Schmidt on once again.
Matt Sheen looking to come in and apply pressure. He does.
Mitch Roberts receives the ball intended for Sean, who him and his defender both miss.
Ryan Fisher with heavy pressure. He'll be out for
An Edgewood free throw. Doesn't make much sense since Fisher had no touch on the ball. A weak throw once again.
And it looks like he will be saying no throw, but on the ground it looked like Sean Grody had used the back as a platform and jumped off. That will be whistled here.
Once again, another free kick.
Ryan Fisher on the attempted clear.
Did not go quite as planned.
Jacob Schmidt will be the assistance. Matt Sheen on the ball. Cleverly beats two defenders on the sideline.
Was quite nice.
And Ryan Fisher will get the ball away with Spencer Hammer, Sean Grody running on. And Ben Wolf will take over the ball. Who finds a brilliant ball to Scotty Biancafiore, who finds Jake Anderson. A poor touch, can he recover? Who finds Spencer Hammer with a left-footed shot when he is a right. And it goes straight to keeper with a calm save.
Keeper sends it straight to the front of our defense once again. He has no intentions on trying to play a possessive game with his defense, apparently.
Poor touch by Spencer Hammer. That will be straight to Edgewood for an Edgewood clear. Edgewood tries to possess, and they cannot, as well as Ryan Fisher cannot from the pass from Matt Sheehan.
A little bit mistimed that touch was.
See an Edgewood throw here.
Right in front with about 10 minutes left in this half.
Sean Grody looks cross field to Jake Schmidt.
It was a good look.
And Mitch Roberts will overlap with lots of green in front of him and lots of speed to use. Spencer Hammer is found. And we are back at Carl F. Anderson Field for the second half of Milton vs. Edgewood on senior night. Once again, this is a Red Hawk Media production. I'm Zach Salem.
And I'm Andrew Wells.
And we are about to commentate your second half here.
Milton starts with the ball, sends it back to Max Sheehan, who sends it up to the front of Edgewood's defense. To Lucas. Sends it to Fisher. Makes a give and go, and unsuccessfully does so for an Edgewood throw-in. Edgewood throws. Blocked by Matt Sheehan. Given back to Jake Cowley.
A big clearance by Sean Grody. It is a drop to Jacob Cowley, who then drops it to Noah Rickman, the keeper.
Trying to make a cross. That's very good.
Good switch. Simply finds Mitch Roberts. Finds Matt Sheehan, who's attempting to find Logan Servin.
They get it to the corner. Jake Schmidt's not going to let that happen. Gets it out of the corner. Logan Servin gets it. Gives it to Jake Anderson. Moves up the field with plenty of time. Gets it to Scotty Biancafiore.
Looking to find Sean on the outside, but could not get a touch on the ball.
It's at center field. Edgewood sends it to the side with Fisher out of position. Oh, Mitch Roberts with a nice header right out of there. Jake Schmidt with a nice chest.
Running on and trying to find Jake Anderson, cleared away for a Milton throw.
It's a Milton throw. Looks like Mitch Roberts is going to be taking the throw.
As usual.
One wicked arm he is.
He does. He'll easily get this into the box here. Easily he does.
Right into the center. Logan Servin misses just to be hit by an Edgewood player.
Edgewood clears and looking for a ball up line.
Jake Schmidt sends it out, knowing that if he would have tried to keep it in, it would have gone bad.
Edgewood throw here. Simple.
Sends it to the corner with Jake Schmidt out of position.
Deflected off of Jake Schmidt. And let's... the ref is...
signaling for a throw-in closer to midfield.
Edgewood looks for a throw-in.
Matt Sheehan playing very physical once again, almost had extended arms.
Jake Anderson on the ball on the sideline. Great ball to Colin Hickey, who tries to find Scotty, and that's how he does.
He does.
It is 1v1. Can Scotty finish? He does.
He does.
It is 3-2. Milton over Edgewood.
With the goal in just under 3 minutes. That was a beautiful outside of the foot shot.
Great job by Scotty, taking the lead here at Carl F. Anderson Field for your Milton Redhawks.
Edgewood has the kick. Sends it to the back to the defense.
Again, I'm not sure why both teams have been doing that tonight. They've just been giving up possession when doing so, as no one is in that corner position. Jake Howley sends long.
Blocked by Edgewood. Received back.
Sean Grody on the ball, who finds Colin Hickey. Back to Sean, which is a bit ahead of him. And Ryan Fisher will be called as he was running through and caught the foot of an Edgewood defender.
And the defender apparently is having problems now. Seems to be limping quite badly. Free kick for Edgewood, almost on the touchline. Appears to be that there was a yellow card for Scotty Biancofiore.
I'm not sure what the call was.
Neither am I. Seems that the ref is explaining it to the Milton head coach.
Ryan Wagner, and it looks Wagner just walks away in disbelief of the call.
I don't blame him on that one.
And Scotty will have to take a seat on the bench. But he has walked over to his coaches, and explained possibly what he had done and what he should do. And it looks like they're sending him right back to the line.
I don't think he'll be sitting on the bench very long, no matter what happens.
But he's grabbing some water as of now. And we are back underway with an Edgewood free kick. And that
sends a whiff to the outside.
Awful execution there by Edgewood. Free kick, need to take advantage of those. Don't get too many in the game.
Edgewood is, though. They've been getting quite a number of them.
Logan Servin finds Colin Hickey, who finds Jake Schmidt on the outside, and he looks inside again for Jake Lucas, and the ball is badly cleared away. Jake Anderson on the ball, centralized, and he takes a left-footed shot that is not awful, and the keeper corrals it.
It was on target. It was pretty nice.
Keeper will take his time and roll the ball out to himself and wait for Milton pressure.
It's not a very good thing to do when you're losing.
No. And Sean Grody will be over the ball with lots of pace, looking to attack. Logan Servin with the poor touch that ends up going straight to Jake Anderson, who will find Jacob Schmidt outside looking for a service. Jacob Schmidt looks for the serve and it is there, but just goes over the touch line, resulting in a Edgewood kick.
It's an Edgewood goal kick. Once again, more likely than not going to send it to the midfield as he's been doing the whole game.
But again, he does, and there's another 50-50 ball in this, this time Milton will win, but there was a foul, looks like possibly on Sean Grody or Matt Sheehan for a shove in the back, both in disbelief. Free kick just.
This ref is being very picky about the calls he's making.
Free kick just ahead of midfield. Good ball by Edgewood. And it will go out to the corner. Still Edgewood ball. Looking for a service. But cannot get his hips squared and will go out for a Milton goal kick.
If Noah Rickman follows pattern, he'll send a simple pass, which he does to Jake. Sends it into Matt Sheehan, centralizing the ball.
Looking for a switch here, Milton.
It's a good move.
Finds Jacob Schmidt, who keeps good possession. Edgewood being a bit physical there. Jake Schmidt hustling as he normally does. And again, he is not giving up. Great job by Jake Schmidt in the Milton defense.
Logan Servin with a nice clear.
Jake Anderson with a flick on. Finds Logan Servin, who plays a good ball up line. Can Colin keep it in? And it looked like it was in. It looked like it was in, but the AR had waved it out. A bit disappointing there for Milton. Edgewood's throw.
It was a nice run, just a little bit unlucky.
Jake Anderson, excuse me. Fielded the ball, but it will end up Edgewood's ball.
Jacob Cowley with a nice header, sending it right out of the defense.
Ryan Fisher with a big clearance away. And it will end up Edgewood ball.
With a bad touch.
Good tackle. Fisher. Good tackle by Matt Sheehan. Great tackles. And still possesses.
Jake Cowley in the center. Sends it to Mitch Roberts.
Milton looking for another switch here. Jake Schmidt drops it back to Mitch Roberts, excuse me. And Mitch Roberts plays a ball upfield. Colin Hickey. Jake Anderson brings it to ground.
Attempts to do a pass to the center, but has an unlucky touch, giving Edgewood the ball.
Jake Schmidt hustling, but it will result in a. It appeared to be an Edgewood corner kick. It will be. It looks like Milton was expecting a goal kick.
You could definitely tell that's what Mitch Roberts was thinking when he had enough time to move on to the ball.
Edgewood with the corner here.
They're already positioned right on the posts, which is not a very good position to be in when you're supposed to be running on.
Noah Rickman calmly grabs the ball and keeps vision of Edgewood players behind him. Good punt. Far above midfield. Cleared by Edgewood's defense. And there will be a foul on Jake Anderson, and he knew it as he had done it. The Edgewood's free kick. Number 22, David Ferry with a free kick here. Sends a ball cross field. It will be cleared away
by Logan Servin.
Matt Sheen on the overlap. Great run by Matt. Using his speed to get up line. Using some physicality.
It was a nice pass.
And that will go out of bounds, far out of bounds, and up into the stands for a Milton throw.
Matt Sheen with the throw into Jake Anderson. Jake Anderson gets stopped by 3 defenders.
Edgewood plays the ball out wide. Keep it in. Poor pass decision by Edgewood, and be going straight to Milton. Found Colin Hickey, who was attempting to find Jake Anderson, but put it in the air and a bit ahead of Jake Anderson, and he was not ready for that type of ball.
That could have turned into a very strong run.
I think Jake was expecting a
ground ball
and a bit in front of him, but not that far.
Mm-hmm.
Edgewood just had his substitution. Logan Servin possessing the ball. And a bit of another miscommunication by Milton. Several of those tonight. And Jake Schmidt will try and recover and make up for that mistake. Edgewood finds a gap. But again, Logan Servin recovering. Mitch Roberts recovering. Edgewood still contains the ball. Mitch Roberts is hustling. Clears it away, but Edgewood has the ball. Outside of the 18. It will still continue Edgewood ball. And a header away
by Jake Cowley.
And they are calling
a yellow card by Colin Hickey, who then is getting subbed in for by Scotty Biancofiore,
who already has a yellow, and the ref is explaining the call to Logan Servin, Sean Grody, and Matt Sheehan.
I'm not really sure what the call was.
I hadn't seen anything, and now he will talk to the keeper. And his AR, excuse me, he and his AR will have some communication. And
an indirect kick right outside of the 18.
And all the way, it will still not be Edgewood's free kick, as the ref will have to jog over and talk to Milton's head coach, who you can hear him all the way up here in the commentating box, who's complaining heavily, both coaches. I'm not sure what the call was here.
Neither am I.
I know there was a yellow card, but I don't understand how this returns to a free kick, indirect free kick on just outside of the Edgewood 18.
Just about on the opposite side of the field also.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what is happening here. And again, once again, Coach Ryan Wagner walks away in disbelief of the call. This ref has had some poor calls tonight and other nights here at Carl F. Anderson Field.
He's being pretty fickle in his calling decisions.
He is.
Continuously explaining to the other Milton coach, while
Pete Novak.
Mr. Novak continuously fights against him.
And now Pete will walk away in disbelief as well. Pete keeping his cool. And as you can tell, Milton players are on the bench standing up in disbelief as well. But Edgewood's free kick. Ball played in for service. Cleared away, and it'll be off top of the box for Edgewood. He has a shot, and it will go wide right with no one not getting a touch on the ball, which will result in a Milton goal kick.
Or a corner kick but for Edgewood. I'm not really sure what the call on.
I had saw a goal kick signaled
by the AR.
Yes, but our central ref has overturned and overpowered the call of his AR and demanded a corner.
It's normally not the best decision, as the AR normally has the best view on what happens.
Ball cleared away, and now another whistle will be blown
for a Milton free kick.
I'm not sure what this foul was for either.
I'm assuming shoving from behind, though.
And it will be Matt Sheehan over the ball, just inside of his own 18. Ball is played simple and short to Mitch Roberts, who plays a ball cross field badly and is intercepted by Edgewood. Luckily, Mitch Roberts. Edgewood could not convert. There was a poor pass cross field in front of his own goal in the air when his other player was not ready for it. Poor decision there by Mitch Robert. And the ball will go out for an Edgewood throw. The fans are trying to get into the game as well, folks. Ball played in. Cleared out by Scotty Biancofiore, who dropped way back for that clearance. Jake Anderson on the ball. Poor touch, but will recover heavily. And will take a poor touch again, and will go out for an Edgewood throw.
For a second there, the AR signaled a Milton throw. Recalled it, saying that it was Edgewood. They're right in the corner. Jake Schmidt fighting fearsomely once again. Not letting anything go through.
Great job by the Milton defense. Cleared away by Sean Grody.
He's going to take that.
Edgewood plays it back in. Down to the corner. Great move by Edgewood. Looks far post. And someone was there. And it hit post and stayed out. Wonderful.
It's a very lucky move for Milton.
How lucky did Milton get there? And Sean Grody attempted to find Jake Anderson, but played it in the air instead of on the ground.
Jake Anderson was definitely expecting a grounded ball there.
He was indeed. Again, I'm in disbelief of how lucky Milton was there. They had a forward far post with no one on him. It was a great header. Mitch Roberts with the throw.
Very nice throw.
Good away by Edgewood. Poor touch, poor pass. Jake Lucas shields the ball. And Jake Anderson will look
for a corner.
Scotty Biancaferri hustling heavily. Keeps the ball in and will force Edgewood to play it out for a Milton throw. Scotty will drop the ball and have Mitch Roberts play a ball in, which will turn into a corner here for Milton because of Mitch's
amazing arm.
Amazing ability to hurl the ball in the box. Milton treat this just as a corner. Edgewood will prepare just as a corner. Mitch Roberts with the throw. Great throw. Scotty's there.
Almost had the header there.
Still in the box. Sean Grody runs onto it. Jake Lucas as well. Sean Grody with the ball. Takes a shot.
Gets doled down.
Ryan Fisher on the ball. Can he keep it in? He puts service in. Cleared away.
With a header.
And a shot. And Scotty will finish it.
That was a beautiful shot.
It is indeed. And Milton now goes up 4-2 here at Carl F. Anderson Field with just under 28 minutes, excuse me. Wonderful job here tonight.
Their defense definitely had no thought that was going to get through.
Scotty with a definite double. I'm not sure if that was his third or not, but he's been playing terrific tonight.
Once again, they send it right out to the side, giving no benefit towards them at all except moving it down the field.
Jake Schmidt with a ball across field. Dangerous one, but as Jake Cowley accepts it well. Jake Schmidt with another clearance straight to Edgewood's defense, who Edgewood are now panicking to overcome this 2-goal deficit. And they have a great opportunity here.
Mitch Roberts denies it. Once again, he's pressuring heavily.
Great possessioning by Mitch Roberts, and Jake Schmidt will hustle. It's a clearance that will go out of bounds.
Or a Milton goal kick. A kick in, Biancaferri running up the field, misses the ball, moves around to the defense, pushes in, tries to make a pass for Fisher.
Wonderful footwork by Milton here, and it will go up for an Edgewood goal kick, unfortunately.
That was quite a nice push in that small amount of time that they had. Edgewood goal kick. They might be moving in for a short pass. Number 11 on the Edgewood is moving up. Appears to be a injury time now. A blood, it seems, or an injury.
From Edgewood, number 7 is being helped off.
Jacob Graham, their only scorer of these 2 goals so far.
And that is a huge detriment to Edgewood at this point in the game when they are down 2 goals and need him on the field. Milton will look to use this as an advantage and see if they can put another in the back of the net and go up by 3 tonight. Once again, this is a Red Hawk Media production. I'm Zach Salem.
And I'm Andrew Wells.
We are here tonight at Carl F. Anderson Field for Milton versus Edgewood on senior night. Matt Sheehan plays a drop to Mitch Roberts, who
moving up the field
makes his defender look silly.
Looked like he was going for a flop there.
And it will be out for an Edgewood throw. As you can see, all the posters for seniors tonight.
Nice header by Matt Sheehan, right to the outside.
Good clearance. And it will go for another Edgewood throw. Simple and short. Obtaining possession.
Matt Sheehan on the ball.
Heavy pressure, but Edgewood contains. Logan Servin on the ball. Finds Jake Lucas, who has an open opportunity to find Sean, and a great opportunity to attack for Milton, and Sean is on the ball. And he finds Scotty Biancafiore, but he will be off.
Offsides and a keeper save.
Great opportunity by Milton. Great work. Just a bit of unfortunate events. Big kick by the goalie. Matt looking for Jake Anderson outside, and he cannot find him, which will result in an Edgewood throw.
Throwing for Edgewood. Jake Schmidt comes out with the ball, sends it to Logan Servin. Goes right past, though. Goes back to Mitch Roberts.
And it will be out for a Milton throw this time.
Very good. Mitch Roberts with the throw. Goes with a monster throw straight to the back of the defense once again for another Milton throw. Looks like Mitch Roberts is going for it once again.
Poor touch resulting in a Edgewood throw there.
Milton throw.
Excuse me.
Mitch Roberts with the throw. Milton's lining up for once again a corner kick.
Great throw. Cleared away to the top of the box, which Jacob Anderson is waiting to pounce.
Fisher moves up for another Milton throw.
Once again, and let's see if Mitch stays on his side this time and will not go in for another throw-like corner. Or corner-like throw, excuse me. Cleared away by Edgewood.
Matt Sheehan with the ball. Moves up the left side of the field.
Great speed and great pace here by Matt Sheehan. Controls, slows down, continues end line. Great piece of footwork. Slots it.
Almost had it. The keeper saved it.
Great job by Matt Sheehan. Phenomenal footwork, phenomenal skill, phenomenal player.
For sure.
Big kick by the Edgewood keeper, headed away by Logan Servin.
For another Milton throw.
And Jake Schmidt will take it this time.
Jake Anderson with the flick. Unfortunately goes to an Edgewood defender. Matt Sheehan with the header. Straight to another Edgewood offender.
Great ball by Edgewood.
Fisher with the stop. With a free kick for Milton.
It went off of Fisher contained, attempted to clear, Edgewood deflected. He obtained possession, and the Edgewood player clipped him from behind. Milton possesses now with Jacob Kelly and Mitch Robertson back. Jake finds Scotty Biancafiore up top, which will go off of him for a Milton throw. Edgewood player is complaining about the call. Scotty on the ball here. Or excuse me, Jake Lucas in Scotty's position. Overcome by Edgewood. Poke by Logan Servin.
Sends it up. Edgewood gets to it. Sends the ball straight to the midfield. Ryan Fisher receives, sends it to Jake Cowley. Then Mitch Roberts.
Tons of options for Mitch. He contains possession. Finds Logan. The poor touch. And Edgewood looks to send long. They control, but the ball will eventually go out, and it will result in a Milton throw. And now we have a sub coming in. Excuse me, an Edgewood throw. Edgewood throw. It looked like this near AR had signaled for a Milton throw, but as Edgewood, excuse me.
The center ref is not listening to his ARs very well.
And now we will have a sub for Milton, having Spencer Hammer come on for Jake Lucas.
Jake Anderson. Correction.
Anderson, excuse me, folks.
Throw by Mitch Roberts.
Great throw. And Jake Lucas is applying heavy pressure.
Allowing for another throw.
Spencer Hammer tells Mitch to take the throw as he pushes up.
I definitely think it was the right move.
Great throw by Mitch once again, as normal. Cleared away by Edgewood, and there's no one there, and Milton will control the ball and control the game as they're up by 2 here.
A nice move by Matt Sheehan.
Just over 20 remaining, and there will be a call on Edgewood for Milton just in between, just below half midfield. And once again, Sean Grody will be the man over the ball here. And he has Ryan Fisher wide with no one on him with tons of time, and that's exactly what Sean Grody will find. Ryan Fisher with a great service. Spencer Hammer is there to flick on, but his flick is in the opposite direction of the goal.
Matt Sheehan and
With a
Jake Schmidt making moves.
Scotty Biancafiore shields, finds goal, and he does again, and that is the hat trick for Scotty Biancafiore. What a night to remember. 3 goals tonight, folks. And he is Milton's all-time record goal scorer in one game in this past weekend when he had 5 against Westosha Central. And again tonight he has 3 with just under 20 minutes remaining. A phenomenal job again by Scotty Biancafiore, giving Milton a 5-2 lead over the Edgewood Crusaders.
You can definitely tell that he's an essential player to the Milton offense.
Very lucky to have him.
And we've got another year of him also.
Oh, very physical, and there's finally a call whistled, and Ryan Fisher is very upset about that. You can tell that.
The center AR doesn't call it, but the AR does.
It looks like the ref has told players to calm down.
That makes sense. That was a pretty mean check by Edgewood.
Surprised there was no card given there. Player was definitely not playing the ball.
For sure.
Mitch Roberts finds Jake Schmidt on the outside, who then finds Logan Servin. Plays a dangerous drop, and Edgewood will overcome. He still takes possession, and Mitch Roberts will give up a foul just outside of his own 18.
For an Edgewood kick. Free kick. Mr. Wagner is pulling up all of his players, even the offenders, to come back and play defense.
Number 7 for Edgewood, Jacob Graham, is back out on the field. Good to see that. Plays a good service, and Rickman is there to collect the ball. What a wonderful save.
That was very nice.
As Noah is only a sophomore, and this is his first year in varsity. He had no time on JV, little time on freshman with some injuries, and he has stepped onto this varsity level and shown that he is varsity caliber. Jake Lucas fighting for the ball, and he will win it with Scotty and Spencer on the ball. 5v2, finds Spencer, almost a bit in front of it, but there will be a whistle called against Edgewood for an obvious trip on Scotty, who is still down slowly getting up. Just out to the 18. Let's see what Milton can do here with the ball. And it will be Sean Grody and Matt Sheehan over the ball. I'm guessing Sean will take this as Matt is lined up as a left-footed shot, and he is not a lefty. He is dominant right, and Matt will drop off.
It's a good move. He's moving right onto the wall.
And a great move, as we've seen Milton do this several times in the past games. Let's see what... And Matt moves closer. Matt is a part of this wall, and he will eventually drop out of the wall.
Just to move right back in.
Sean Grody finds him. Clever play. Good service. But the goalie collects the ball. Great move by Milton there.
Quite a clever play they had.
Edgewood with the ball. And there will be a foul on Sean Grody. And he looks down and puts his head down in disappointment of the call. And it will be an Edgewood free kick just between midfield and the 18.
Once again, pulling everyone back to defend this goal.
Milton trying to protect that 3-goal lead with just under 16 minutes. Kick is taken, a good service, but Rickman is there to safely corral the ball.
That's a very nice slide.
And again, he plays that safe throw out to Ryan Fisher with tons of time. And he looks for, I believe he was looking for Sean Grody, but it had missed him, and it almost found Jake Lucas up top. Now Edgewood attacking, and let's see what they can do. He had split the defense, and Mitch Roberts just clears safely.
Jake Howley had stepped across the field to try and stop that for an Edgewood throw. Making the throw. Looks like he's going to aim for the corner. Yep, goes for the corner. Matt Sheehan and Jake Schmidt step. Logan Servin with the step. Once again, some confusion. We had Spencer Hammer and Logan Servin both stepping. Jake Schmidt on the outside. Sends it to Logan Servin. To Matt Sheehan. Back to Mitch Roberts with a clear straight up. Which Scotty Biancafiore is receiving and sending to Sean Grody, who sends it to Fisher up the sideline. Makes a nice cross. A little bit too much for a goal kick for Edgewood.
It would be an Edgewood goal kick here. Ben Wolf on the ball. Poor touch, but Edgewood clears it away. Noel Rickman. Big punt across midfield. He normally does not do that, but I guess he had decided to here. And Matt Sheen powerfully takes over the ball.
Moving up the field quite swiftly.
Beats his defender and will play a simple drop to Ryan Fisher, who plays it back into him. And Matt will possess the ball and play it to Jacob Cowley.
Sends it back up to Fisher. Sends it to Matt Sheehan.
Clever move to beat his defender once again. And Ryan Fisher with the ball finds Sean Grody with a great touch and splits his two defenders as well. Sean looking for the scoop over the top, but I don't believe he could get his foot all the way onto the ball. And we will have a Milton sub coming in.
Along with a Milton throw-in.
Colin Hickey. That is Nick Kacharny, folks. Nick Kacharny will come up top for Jake Lucas.
Small throw to Sean.
Ryan Fisher.
Yes.
Nick, another one of our proud seniors here at Milton High School. Spencer Hammer drops it to Ben Wolf, but I don't believe Ben was expecting that ball. Ben and Spencer double team and is dispossessed by Edgewood.
Ends up receiving it back once again.
Edgewood wants a handball call, but the ref will call nothing. Matt went to clear it by Edgewood, and Matt has no way to defend other than to rip the player to the ground, and he has obviously whistled for that.
No card called, which I think is definitely the good move.
Surprising call there. I would have expected a card on that throw. And again, once again, Milton is dropping everyone into the box for defense. Edgewood service flicked on, but nothing dangerous for Rickman.
No, Rickman looking for the small pass once again. Looks like he goes for the punt instead. A nice flick to midfield by Edgewood.
And Ryan Fisher tries to get ball, but is wrestled off the ball by Edgewood. They're playing very physical out there tonight.
They definitely know that he is a contender against them for physicality.
Mitch Roberts finds Jake Schmidt on the switch. Finds Ben Wolf centralized, but I don't think he knew that he had a defender on him. And Edgewood is on the attack here. Mitch Roberts hustling hard, and that is an obvious bit of shouldering, but there is no call. Mitch Roberts got a bit lucky there.
This ref is being pretty inconsistent on its calling.
No communication by the Milton players or Edgewood.
Return.
Spencer Hammer will get a touch on the ball. Play it out to Nick Charney, who cuts it inside to Spencer. And if he can, let's see who he can find. He can find Sean Grody far side, who
slips the ball.
Still takes ball. Finds Matt. Matt will slow down the pace. And will receive it right back. He looks for a pass over the top, and no one was expecting it. And it will go to the Edgewood keeper. And let's see what they can do with the ball here. And he will play it out and make Milton pressure. He sends it long.
Stopped by Ryan Fisher for an Edgewood throw.
Excuse me.
Another Edgewood throw. Goes over our defense.
Mitch Roberts with the clear. Edgewood steps in front.
Losing possession.
Edgewood still fighting. And they win the call.
So once again, another free kick for Edgewood. With just over 9 minutes left in this game.
Let's see what Edgewood can do and convert. Let's see if they can bring this game back into an exciting game. And can they?
No.
Nope. The keeper was out. Noah was out. And the ball is still loose. And Noah will punch it out for a corner kick. Edgewood a bit unlucky there with our goalie out and us dispossessed and displaced. They had a high opportunity to finish, and they cannot finish, and they are still down by 3 with just under 9 minutes, And Edgewood has a corner. A lot of work to do here for Edgewood with the corner. Matt Sheehan clears. Edgewood gets it back. Another service that is far and high, going to the opposite side, which stays in, and Noah will come onto the ball.
Once again, a nice save by Noah Rickman. Sends an easy pass to Mitch Roberts with no contact.
And the ball will stay inside, but the ref has signaled for a throw a couple seconds ago.
Once again, the center ref ignores his AR.
He does indeed, and this will go out for a Edgewood throw instead of a Milton throw.
So it's an Edgewood free throw. Throws it in. Just to be sent out of bounds by a bad touch. Mitch Roberts with the throw. Gets in the throw into Spencer Hammer. Gives the pass to Sean Grody. Sean Grody moves up. Goes in for Nick Kacharny.
Can he slot it? He does. A good save by the Edgewood keeper.
For a corner kick for Milton.
And Sean Grody will be taking the corner. Low service here, but to the top of the 18. Matt Sheen runs on and puts a shot far and wide.
Definitely was far over the goal. Edgewood goal kick.
Edgewood sub. And as well as a goal kick. Edgewood with a flick on. Ben Wolf possesses the ball. Heavy pressure from both teams here. Short, slow pass. They'll run out of pace over the end line. For Devin Servin coming into the game, another one of Milton seniors.
just starting Milton High School soccer this year.
He's played in the past, but took 1 year off. Mitch Roberts with the ball. Looking upfield.
Unsuccessfully does so.
Nick Kacharny attacking the ball. Finds Spencer Hammer, who is dispossessed by Edgewood, and turns upfield. A bit of physicality going on with no call there. Spencer Hammer with the trap. And Edgewood clears as Milton bounces back and plays the ball upfield. That will be played out by Edgewood for a Milton throw.
Looks like Mitch Roberts is moving up to make another throw in.
He will. Milton can see if we can take advantage here with a corner-like throw by Mitch.
Once again, Mitchell lines up for a nice throw straight into the center. Beautiful
service.
Once again, another throw in for Milton.
Devin with the ball this time.
Sends in a throw, hits the back of an Edgewood player head, stopping the ball.
Matt Sheehan winning the ball, and Scotty Biancafiore is on. And he almost finishes for a 4th time tonight. But the Edgewood keeper collects the ball.
A very close save by the Edgewood keeper.
He rolls the ball out, making Milton pressure as always.
Once again, not a good move, seeing as how his team is losing by 3 goals.
With little time, just over 4 minutes.
Ball by Spencer Hammer led to Scotty. Sends it to the center.
Advantage is played with Sean on the ball. Can he make something of this? He rips a shot, and it looks like he slipped a bit, his plant foot, and the ball will go high and wide of the goal, resulting in an Edgewood goal kick.
Once again, a Milton sub. Alfonso is now in, with Andrew Vaghi also coming in.
2 young freshmen playing the game. Mid varsity this year. Very good players. See what they can do in this time of the game.
Once again, with just over 3 minutes left, the Edgewood goalkeeper sends it straight into the center midfield. Ben Wolf with a nice kick forward.
An Edgewood throw. An Edgewood possessed, but is dispossessed by a great turn by Matt Sheehan.
Very nice. Matt Sheehan has time. Moves up.
Andrew Vaghi over the ball with Ben Wolf getting possession now.
Matt Sheehan with a nice move once again.
Who simply finds Mitch Roberts in back. And we have Cal Steed in goal now. Another senior tonight.
Definitely has some raw skill.
And it will be out for a Milton throw, and 2 Milton subs will be entering the game.
Appears to be Dalton Engelhart and...
Cannot make out the other player, and it will be an illegal throw right off the bat.
I don't really know what it was. The referee, the AR signaled that it wasn't a full overhead throw.
It looks like it is Nick Kacharny, folks. He had been subbed out when Andrew Vaghi... Oh, and a miscommunication there.
Callahan Steed with the save. The very lucky save. Sends the ball to Devin Servant. Sends it up.
Poor touch, but a poor pass. Great turn by Scotty, and it will be out for a Milton throw.
Devin Servant with the throw.
Oh, it was.
Devin Servant passes it back to Mitch Roberts. Sends it to Jake Cowley. With some pressure on him. For a Milton goal kick.
And Cal will watch the ball go over the end line for a Milton kick. And this time Cal will stand in goal as Mitch Roberts plays the goal kick. just over 3 minutes, folks. With 5-2, with your Red Hawks leading this game here at Carl F. Anderson Field. And once again, this is a Red Hawk Media production. I'm Zach Salem.
And I'm Andrew Wells. Dalton Engelhardt attempts for it. Andrew Vaghi receives the ball to Devin Servin. Sends it up to Alfonso, trying to lead him.
And the Edgewood keeper is out. Can Alfonso get there?
Sends
He
it
cannot,
up.
and the keeper plays it simply out. For a Milton throw.
Mitch Roberts is not moving up for it. Devin
Servin will take it.
You can definitely tell that Devin Servin is hungry how far he's pushing up the sideline.
Sean trying to kill time here smartly. And we'll go out for a Milton throw deep into the corner.
With just over 2 minutes left
And they will call an illegal throw.
An illegal
throw, yes. That will be result in an Edgewood. Oh, and now they are calling Milton throw. Well, the central left is calling Edgewood.
Once again, some misconversations between the center ref and his AR.
Ball will roll out for a Milton throw. Gunner call gives the ball to Nick Catrani for the throw.
Takes the short throw to Sean.
Double teamed here.
Sean and Gunner both move up on it. Sean comes away. Sends it to Mitch Robert behind him.
Mitch Roberts has plenty of time, though.
Moves up.
And he plays a simple drop to Devin Servin.
Devin
But then
Servin.
clears it to Alfonso and Andrew Vaghi. Flicked on by Edgewood. Not enough pace on the ball.
Mitch Roberts stops it quite smoothly.
And will simply drop it to Devin, who will try to waste time. And does so just a bit. And with 1 minute remaining here, folks, at Carl F. Anderson. Edgewood on the ball. And they shoot. Good save by Cal Steed.
Cal says no.
And it will go. And he stands up with a big celebration on the save on here on his senior night.
Callahan Steed is definitely the favorite among the goalies. Mitch Roberts with the goal kick.
This is Devin Servin simply out wide, but he will intend to play the ball long. Sean Grody with the flick on, but possesses, and there was a bit of shoving there, but there was no call or no advantage even played.
Gunner call moves
with the
up.
ball. Double teamed. Andrew Vaghi is on the ball with Dalton on the ball, and that is it, folks. That is our final here at Carl F. Anderson Field, with a couple Milton players storming the field and Cal sitting in goal, accepting the dog pile. But that is the final here at Carl F. Anderson. 5-2. Your Milton Red Hawks get the win here. This is a Red Hawk Media production. I'm Zach Salem.
I'm Andrew Wells.
Thank you.